Hello everyone. In this video, we will solve a problem on principal stresses and planes using analytical method. First, let us see the problem. If you see here, the problem is given like a rectangular block of a material is subjected to a tensile stress of 110 Newton per mm square on a plane and a tensile stress of 47 Newton per mm square on a plane at right angles to the former, and each of these stresses are accompanied by a shear stress of 63 Newton per mm square, and that associated with the first tensile stress, which tends to rotate the block in clockwise direction. Then he is asking like, find the magnitude and direction of each of the principal stresses and magnitude of the greatest shear stress. So first I am considering a rectangular body like ABCD, which we discussed in our earlier classes. And this is subjected to tensile forces. So first tensile force is 110 Newton per mm square is acting like this, and then 47 Newton per mm square is acting perpendicular to this direction, and both these stresses are accompanied by a shear stress, right? Shear stress of intensity 63 Newton per mm square, and it is rotating the block clockwise. So here we got 63 newtons shear stress like this, and it is associated with a complementary shear of same intensity 63 newtons like this. So if we simplify this figure, it will be like this. Here we are having sigma 1 as 110 Newton per mm square, sigma 2 as 47 Newton per mm square, tau is 63 Newton per mm square. So from the problem, he is asking like, we have to find the value of major and minor principal stresses, that is sigma n major, and also we need to find the value of sigma n minor. And also we need to find the location of these planes, and along with that one we need to find the value of sigma t max. Let us see one by one. First, to find the value of sigma n major, here we are having major stress formula like sigma n major equal to sigma 1 plus sigma 2 by 2 plus under the root of sigma 1 minus sigma 2 by 2 whole square plus tau square. So here I am implementing the values of these stresses sigma 1, sigma 2 and tau in this formula to get the value of major principal stress. So here we are given sigma 1 as 110 Newton per mm square plus sigma 2 as 47 Newton per mm square by 2 plus under the root of sigma 1 110 Newton per mm square minus 47 by 2 whole square plus tau value is shear stress 63 Newton per mm square. Here I'll get value like 157 by 2 plus under the root of 63 by 2 whole square plus 63 square. So here I am getting it 78.5 plus under the root of 31.5 square plus 63 square. So in totally I am getting it around 148.936 Newton per mm square. So here I got the value of sigma n major, that is major principal stress value, as 148.936. Then now we need to find the value of minor principal stress. So for minor principal stress we are having the same formula with a minus over here, right? Sigma n minor equal to sigma 1 plus sigma 2 by 2 minus under the root of sigma 1 minus sigma 2 by 2 whole square plus tau square. So I am again placing the values of sigma 1, sigma 2 and tau to get the value of this sigma n minor. So here I got sigma 1 as 110 plus sigma 2, that is 47 by 2 minus under the root of 110 minus 47 by 2 whole square plus 63 square. So overall I am getting a value of sigma n minor as 8.064 Newton per mm square. So I got the values for sigma n major and sigma n minor. Now I need to find the location of these principal planes where these principal stresses are acting on it. So to find the location of these principal planes, we can find by using this formula tan 2 theta, which is equal to 2 tau by sigma 1 minus sigma 2, which we derived it from the derivation which we discussed in the previous videos. So here I am getting this tan 2 theta by placing the values of tau, sigma 1 and sigma 2, like 2 into 63 by sigma 1 110 minus sigma 2 as 47. So from this I will get tan 2 theta equal to 2, where 2 theta equal to tan inverse of 2. Here I will get value of 2 theta as 63 degrees 26 minutes, or I am getting plus 90, that is 243 degrees 26 minutes. So from this I will get theta equal to 31 degrees 43 minutes, or 121 degrees 43 minutes. So from these values of theta we will show diagrammatically as the plane which is making an angle 31 degrees 43 minutes and the plane which is making an angle 121 degrees 43 minutes are principal planes, and the stresses which are acting on these planes are the principal stresses, and the shear stress which is acting on these planes is equal to 0. Now we have to find one more thing, that is the value of maximum shear stress. So to find the value of maximum shear stress, we have a formula which we obtained from maximum minima, like sigma t max equal to half into under the root of sigma 1 minus sigma 2 whole square plus 4 tau square. So here I will get the value of this sigma t max by applying the values of sigma 1, sigma 2 and tau, like this, which is equal to half into 110 minus 47 square plus 4 into 63 whole square. So if we simplify it, we will get half into the root of 63 square plus 4 into 63 square. So I am getting it around 70.463 Newton per mm square. So this is the value of maximum shear stress acting in the member. We will see another model like this in our next video. See you in the next video. Thank you.